Before you throw CEO in your YouTube or Instagram bio, ask yourself, are you really ready to run something that lasts? Just because you started a consulting company and printed some business cards does not make you a CEO. What you've got is a business idea on paper, not a business in motion. Let's be real. In 2025, it's going to take more than a name and a logo to win. It's going to take dedication, process, passion, performance, and power. Power in your mind, in your instructions, in your operations, in your prayer, and in your partnerships. To start a successful consulting business with purpose, structure, and strategy, build real generational wealth. It's for those ready to lead and win in both federal and private contracting. To run a successful minority-owned consulting business or small business, well, you need more than ambition. You need a calling. You need vision, structure, execution, and a serious backbone, especially as a Black woman CEO through systemic and structural barriers. God didn't call everyone to lead, and that's okay. But if He called you, walk in it boldly. And in this video, Diamond Hunter Enterprises, I'm Diamond, break down barriers where CEOs are made, visions come alive, and success becomes your new normal. And this message right here is specifically for minority-owned businesses whom are serious starting a successful small business startup. Not everybody is called to lead. You understand? Let me stop right here and speak directly to the visionary inside you. If you've ever asked yourself, what business should I start in 2025? Or is consulting one of the best businesses? The answer is yes, but only if you do it the right way. And guess what? You don't need a college degree. You don't need that to win. I have mine, and yes, but it didn't make me successful. God called me into this space. I was on the path to law school, and who knows, I may still go. But my gifts made room for me, and my work ethic kept the room. Jules, write this down, and I mean this. Time management is everything. Without it, your vision will die from distraction. So do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button right now and lock in with me. Join the Jules community. This is where I break it down raw and real so that you can build, grow, and own your seat at the CEO table. You deserve more than just information. You deserve elevation. Let's be clear. Consulting is not cute. It's not something you do in between brunches, vacations, being outside, going outside, or after clocking out from your 9 to 5. No, consulting takes sacrifice, discipline, listening skills, execution, and real strategy. You need to be surrounded by people who are smarter than you, more technical than you, and more direct than you. If you are a sensitive man or woman, this space is not for you. Having a successful consulting firm isn't for the faint of heart, it's for the problem solvers. You must be willing to go the extra mile and deliver real solutions. That's how you skyrocket in your industry. So go out, find problems, do the research, figure out who your top federal government customers or agencies are and what they are struggling with. Then step in as their solution. I'll be dropping powerful marketing content on how to effectively market your consulting services to win 6 and 7 figures in the government space. Know the legal basics. I won't get deep into the legal formation today. That's your homework. If you're serious about being an entrepreneur, then you need to know what your Secretary of State requires in your state of residence. California is different from Wisconsin, which is different from South Dakota or Las Vegas, for an example. Learn how your state's tax laws and business codes affect your business goals, workflows, the core steps of how your business runs, from onboarding a client to delivering a service to collecting payment. Then you need to know your business structure on point. Understand the difference between an LLC, an S-Corp, and a C-Corp. LLCs limit your funding, and in federal government contracting, you need funding before you can even start performance. The government isn't handing you money on day one. That's exactly why structure matters. Your business entity is not just paperwork. It's your foundation. It determines how much you can scale, how much you can borrow, and how seriously you'll be taken. So stop playing small. Get your house in order, because when the government awards you your first multi-million-dollar contract, they are not funding your dream up front, Jules. You must already have the revenue to cover payroll and deliver on the contract awarded to your consulting business. You've got to be able to float your operations long before a single payment hits your account. When I started out decades ago, I was only consulting. This space doesn't reward wishful thinking or procrastination. It rewards execution. I will link how to sell your business idea to the government above. It's a must watch. My journey, let me tell you about it. Let me reintroduce myself through the power of testimony. In 2007, I told God, if you bless me, I will multiply what you've given me. And he did just that, Jules. I became a successful CEO and was awarded my first multi-million-dollar WOSB SBA 8A set-aside contract with the Department of Veterans Affairs. Why the VA? Because I had a Black, educated, beautiful contracting officer who was real with me. She told me, I'm only giving this contract to a Black woman-owned 8A company with a great past performance. I gave her 5 references. 3 were excellent and 2 were good, she told me. That's what secured my first major win. It wasn't favoritism through building relationships early on with contracting officers. Though it matters, it was results. And contracting officers, who they are required to do their research. That means going on SAM.gov and using the SBA dynamic search tool to find qualified companies that meet all the criteria to perform that work. So, government set-asides are very powerful. Don't forget to watch the HubZone video, I'll link it above, Secrets to Becoming a Multimillionaire. It breaks down more SBA certifications that could already qualify you for more funding, more leverage, and less competition. That's how you dominate and win multi-million-dollar set-aside government contracts. So I don't just talk the talk, I live this life. Let's not forget, you need mentorship. You need someone who's not going to just cheerlead you, but challenge you, sharpen you, and show you how to move with intention. That's part of the grind. That's part of the growth. But here at Diamond Hunter Enterprises, I offer one-on-one mentorship for who are ready to stop talking about the vision and start building it. If that's you, tap in. This is your season to learn, launch, and lead with excellence. So, let's bring it home, Jules. If you're still wondering what's the best business to start, this is your sign to be a successful minority-owned consulting business in 2025 and beyond. You must surround yourself around like-minded individuals. Stop thinking small, okay? Having that confidence, that exuberance that you too can be a multimillionaire. That's where it starts as well. God called me to be a vessel to motivate, empower, and speak truth. I motivate women of all backgrounds, Black, white, Indian, Mexican, because greatness is not in the color, it's in the calling. But remember, this is not for the lazy, the passive. This is for those who are ready to lead, those who are ready to sacrifice and dominate in the federal and private contracting space. So here's your next move. Subscribe to this channel, right? Turn your notifications on, comment below, and tell me what type of consulting business you are starting or ready to grow. I'm here to guide, challenge, and elevate you step by step.